from the infirmary report today, guys. We're discussing Alex Gordon, the outfielder for the Kansas City Royals, who has suffered a wrist injury. How serious is the injury? Well, we're going to bring in the fantasy doctor, Dr. Parekh, who's going to discuss his expectations for Gordon going forward. Doctor.
This is Dr. Parekh, the fantasy doctor. Royals outfielder Alex Gordon has a scaphoid fracture. Now, the scaphoid is a bone that is on the bottom part of your thumb towards your wrist itself. It's one of the wrist carpal bones. Now, this is a critical bone. It looks like a kidney bean, and depending on where the fracture is, sometimes it requires surgery and sometimes it has a hard time healing. So if you look at a kidney bean itself, and if the break is in the center of that kidney bean, that's known as a waist fracture, and that can have a hard time healing because blood flow to this bone is a little bit tough. It's a little bit what we call tenuous, and there's a watershed area where the blood supply is not great in the waist part of that scaphoid bone. From the sounds of it, it does not sound like he has a fracture in that area. If he did, we would be talking about surgery today. But it looks like he will have this healing without surgery, which means that the break typically is on the outer rim of the scaphoid bone itself. Now, that typically requires 3 to 4 weeks to heal, but really about 8 weeks to fully heal. We'll need to watch this carefully because if it does not heal, even with these rim fractures, he may need surgery. So the initial estimation is 3 to 4 weeks, but that can be pushed further if this bone doesn't heal. This is Dr. Parekh, the fantasy doctor.
We'd like to thank you for following along on the Injury Board series on YouTube. If you enjoy this content, please slap a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time.